Right, we're all set now. Time to get these clamps off and clean all the silicone back up again. Now you might have noticed on this side I've added also some wooden battens, just decorative, to go around there, just decorative. It isn't, it's to protect them. This is going to be facing into the van, and obviously it's a Workman. I throw a lot of stuff in there. Things are going to slide and smack in. They're higher than it, so hopefully they'll hit that and not hit the actual switches and such things on it. Yeah, that's the hope. We shall wait and see. Now, like I said before, with silicone, you leave it until it's dried, then you can just peel it off, and it'll come off just, okay, it'll come off a lot easier. This side got smudged by the clamps. I think most sides got smudged by the clamps, but the aim is not to let it get smudged, and that way it doesn't actually stick to the surface as well, but this time it has. But there, it's easy enough though. Right, that's it all dressed up, cleaned up. I've also gone around these tops and made sure they're nice and smooth. The last thing you want is to be ripping this out and slashing your fingers to bits, because this formica can be like glass when it's just cut. It can be very sharp. Okay, let's delve inside and make a start of getting all this lot connected up. Right, problem I've got it on this one is I've got to plug it in before I can fasten the lid on. You can't get it in otherwise. You can see it's quite tight. You get that in there. And the plug is right up there. Okay, they're all connected. Now I've got to try and screw this into place. Give it a try first. Oh, that's not too bad. Bring the battery in so I can locate things. Once it's all happy and sorted, I will then just take the batteries out and take it to the van. And then they should go in easily. Coming around to positive here. That goes to negative there, that works. This now needs to go to fuse box. That says it is, just waiting for a charger. That doesn't get anything done. This gets connected to the battery. That just sits in between as a thermostat to show me how cold it's all getting. Fuse box and tail box I'll put here. This will reach the line without any problem. I'll put it there. It will reach there. Yes, no problem. That can be the way. That can be the way the battery coming in and out. No, good. That's that. This wants to be over here because it doesn't have much reach. Okay, try that again. Still tight, but perfect. Two lights to go in here from that switch. So things are working, as you see here. Switch there working. That's the internal lights. This is not working because I've not connected up the inverter yet, but it will do. And around the back, as you can see, voltmeter showing, giving us a reading. The only other thing I want to do now is I need to make a vent here because that inverter needs to breathe, and when this is inside the box it's going to be covered with that shell, so there's very little air circulation going to be taking place, so I need that in there to draw air in from outside. So there we are, that's another job sorted very carefully. It was a little bit tedious getting it in there, but I used one of them access points, cut the mesh to fit, bended it over, put some silicone on the inside, that'll grip it tight. This is a bit of a sloppy fit, but doesn't matter. With the silicone on there, push it in place and leave it, and it will be lovely. There we go. Right, now we're wheelbarrow and load it all up. Okay, first I'll just get it in place and see how it looks. So it feels is how I want it. There we can see this is where we are. Voltmeter, ventilation. You can see me okay, that cable obviously will be out of the way. Like that. There's the earth. On the ground. That'll be all done. Out as far as I need about that. This goes to there, that's easy. Okay, the last of the neutrals. This is the neutral block and also for the C-Tech DC charger. So that's all that now is connected. Imagine I've got now, yeah, power there, power on that, power there, yep. Okay, in the last connection I've got the body negative and ground and the negative for the inverter. Then I've just got to pop the fuse back in for the van supply for the split load charge, DC-DC. Right, it's got a bit windy outside, so the cameras had to come into the van, so you're a little bit close quarter really to see everything, but you get an idea. So in conclusion, what I've got here now, the double battery is charged by the van when it's running. Should I do lots of short journeys, I've got the charger that I can quickly hook up and boost it back up overnight, no problem. So in there, that battery, or that battery pack is giving me over 200 amp hour. Over 200, that's a long time that should run for without any problem. It's giving me the internal lights. Turn on. Internal lights for the dark nights. When the night's drawing, I know we're getting near the end of that period now, but we need it all year round. Also, I've got it round the end of the end of the door there as well, extra lights. Then, obviously, as we know, in there I've got the little lights. You can just see it light up a little bit there, in there. But the most important is the charging function. Say for example, I've got this torch here. Now this torch runs off a C-type USB. Now if I've got that and I want to just shove it in here, so it's stuck on nice and magnetic, it's not going anywhere, and shove it in there. That's one in. Then I've got this one which runs off of standard USB. I say standard, micro USB it is. It's standard or micro is this one. It's got a double socket on it, which is again nice and universal. It's good to have universals. That can then just shove somewhere quietly, calmly, protect it, and that plugs in there as well, into there. And then I hit the switch. They're both charging. I've got another torch. Only problem with this one, it don't run off of USB. It runs off of 240. But is that a problem? No. There we are. Right. So, what we got there? Not on yet. But if I now hit this switch here, that's now charging. Now here, what I put is a trail socket. This is plugged straight into the inverter in the box. 6 outlets, each one of them individually switched, so at any point I can have on each one, whichever one I want. Now, should we have a really, really dark, miserable day, I've got this that I carry around with me. Well, the problem is, it's 240. Is that a problem with this van? No. There we have it. I can light up anything now without any problem at all. And this is going to cook for a long time. But the most important part of all of it is this. The ability to be able to just pick a battery up, check that it's not quite charged, and just go at any point. And there it is. Instantly, it's charging. Going down the road, I get there, it's already done. Or going for a tea break, it's done. They're just doing it all the time. I can take them off, shove them onto there straight away if they're not up to scratch. All these little advantages I'm getting just from having this power supply in there. But the main one is that my batteries on the battery tools are constantly, and the lights are constantly being kept fully charged. That is a must. So in general, it has been a success. It has given me exactly what I need as a mobile power station, and that's really what it needs to be. Right, well, if you've got any questions about it, shove them in the bottom. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.